A new glitch has been found in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it might just cause you a lot of problems if you go to play a competitive Pokemon. So let's go ahead and discuss that today. What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome to a little bit of a news update video. Now, this is not a video that I was expecting to be making this week. I really thought it was going to be all competitive decks where we talk about all of our competitive Pokemon and how to use them all, and there's going to be an episode of that later today, so don't think that I'm skipping out on an episode. But right now I wanted to talk about a glitch that is in the game that is causing some players some problems. So before we get into it, go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We are covering so much Crown Tundra content on this channel, and so it's going to be worth your time. Later today, we are going to learn how to use one of those pesky legendary birds, one of the Galarian birds, and it's going to be awesome. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be great. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So today's topic is the ability patch. Now, the ability patch is a new item added in Sword and Shield Crown Tundra, and what it does is it allows you to change the ability of a Pokemon from its regular ability, either its regular or secondary ability, to its hidden ability, which is very, very good. There's not been a way to do that outside of just breeding ever. And so it really, really helps as far as getting those mons that maybe you didn't get lucky with the ability, but you did with IVs in breeding, or it also helps you with certain mons where their hidden abilities weren't even released yet, or they were just very difficult to get because it was only in certain events. This solves all of those problems. It makes it so easy to get these hidden ability mons, and we will look at a couple of those in a second. But so that's basically what this does. This is the Cerebi page that talks about it, and you get them in the Crown Tundra by buying them using Dynite Ore. Now, Dynite Ore is something that you get by participating in max raid adventures, and so this page right here, this also talks about that. You trade with the Dynite Ore vendor, and for 200 Dynite Ore you get an ability patch. It's very expensive, but it's honestly worth it if you're trying to breed up an optimal team and you don't have access to a hidden ability, or it is from an old event or something that's very difficult to get your hands on. It's going to be very, very nice. So yeah, and what else can it be used for? It can be used to get hidden abilities were not available. This is what's going to make Dracozolt and Dracovish even stronger. They are insane. They're ridiculous with their hidden abilities. Heatran's hidden ability was not, you couldn't get it. You could not get it, and all of the Tapus get telepathy as their hidden ability, and that was completely unavailable as well. So those are just a couple of examples, and then these right here are very difficult to get a hold of. They were very specific events, or you had to get them actually from Gen 5 and then bring them forward. It's a very difficult process to go through, and now it's one item in the game. It's very, very easy to do now. However, speaking of bringing Pokemon from previous generations, it has caused somewhat of an issue with this new item. So let's say that you're playing Emerald, right? You're playing your old Emerald game and you're having a great time, and you say, you know what? I have this awesome Blaziken that I got. And Blaziken's better ability is definitely Speed Boost. But here in Gen 3, there is no hidden ability. It only has Blaze. How do I fix that? Well, now I can just move it up to Sword and Shield and then give it the ability patch. Now we're good to go. I can use this in competitive. I moved it all the way up. Well, this bug is not going to allow you to do that. So this right here is from a Reddit. It's by Mega Zero Hex. Yeah, posted yesterday. And it's kind of insane, to be honest. Now, he uses the Blaziken ability here, and yeah, so let's just look through this. So if you apply the ability patch to a transferred Pokemon coming from a Gen 3 and 4 game, that Pokemon will no longer be used online and in raids. The hack checker flags the Pokemon as hacked and illegal. So if you bring a mon from Gen 4 or earlier, when hidden abilities did not exist yet, and you give it an ability patch, it will be marked as hacked or illegal. Even if it's not. Even though you legitimately brought it up from those games, it is marked as illegal. This is a huge problem. Like, it doesn't even matter. Let's say you have shinies from back then that you wanted now to give the hidden ability. Now it can finally be viable. All it needed was that hidden ability. And now you've bricked it because it can't do anything anymore. This causes so many issues because it won't work in online raids. You can't take it online even for just regular battles because it's considered hacked, and much less ranked battles once the VGC rules update. None of it's going to work. And so this is a huge, huge issue, especially when we want to maybe use telepathy tapus. If you want to have only one of them activate an ability and you want to be able to use a spread move, let's say discharge on Tapu Koko, and then you've got something beside it like a Tapu Fini or something, and now that has telepathy. You can't use that now. It's ridiculous. It's completely broken, and it doesn't work now, and that is a huge problem. So I wanted to make sure that this little PSA got out there. I wanted to make sure that you all knew, and whether or not this will be patched or not, I don't know. Pokemon Company is not really great about patching their games and patching out glitches. I mean, the time travel glitch is still in the game. We just had the Crown Tundra update, and it's still in the game. You can still update your time in Crown Tundra to reset your dens as much as you want, and they haven't fixed it. They can fix that. They have the ability to patch that out. I don't know if they meant to do that to make it easier, because it definitely does make it easier to search for Gigantamaxes, but technically it shouldn't be in the game. And then now with this is a big issue. This is more than an exploit. This is game breaking for some people, because now your mon is stuck. And so they need to update their hack check, and yes, they're going to have to make it a little bit looser on the hack check, on the illegal check, but they're going to have to. Otherwise, it's going to absolutely ruin the game for a ton of people who have been playing for years. So I just wanted to let you all know about this. I wanted to make sure that you didn't make the mistake yet until it is patched. If it gets patched, so just be really, really careful about transferring mons from Gen 4 or earlier. It could brick them if you give it that thing. If you want to just use them against your friends, just locally and not play online, then that's fine. But as soon as you go online, it's going to mark it as hacked, and it's not going to allow you to use it. So you have to be really careful about that. So I just wanted to let you all know. So that's it. That's basically the whole thing. You can find this post, and you can find many others. This is not the only post out there that that says this. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew. So thank you all so much for watching. And again, later today, we will be posting a competitive Dex. That's right, a double upload. What is going on with this channel? Well, I missed yesterday's upload, but I'm making up for it with 2 uploads today. And we might do 2 tomorrow to go ahead and finish up the birds. And then we will move on from there with the Reggies. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a bad glitch, but you know what? We'll get through it. It'll be okay. So again, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. And that's about it. So stay safe out there. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.